Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Bachelor Nation News. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos begins her journey tonight on ABC. She is looking for her second love after losing her husband a few years ago to pancreatic cancer. Every season, reality Steve is usually able to give fans a glimpse of what's to come throughout the season of each of the Bachelor franchise shows. This time, Steve spoiled Joan's season well before the season premiere. However, on Wednesday, he went to social media to share that he was wrong about Joan's Final Four and winner. Keep reading to find out who actually won Joan's final rose. Warning: spoilers ahead. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos' final rose winner revealed again. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos is starting her journey on ABC as the first ever lead for the spin-off. Ahead of her journey, reality Steve had revealed her final four, as well as who he believed to be the winner. On Wednesday, just a few hours before the premiere, he went to social media to share that he was wrong. On Instagram, Steve revealed Joan's final four. That part of the spoiler remains unchanged. The final four men are Pascal Advier, Guy Gansert, Chalk Chappell, and Jordan Heller. After going on hometown dates with each of these men, Joan decided to part ways with Jordan Heller, 61. The three remaining guys accompanied Joan to Tahiti for overnight dates. Now the next part is a little tricky. Originally, Steve revealed that after Fantasy Suites, Joan sent home Chalk Chappell, 60. However, that is not true. What he does know is that Pascal Advier, 69, eliminated himself at either Final 3 or Final 2. He was reportedly not in love with Joan, so that also leaves Guy Gansert, 66, who was originally said to be the winner. However, now, Steve says Guy finishes either Final 3 or Final 2, depending on what happens with Pascal. This means that Joan is really in a relationship with Chalk Chappell. At this point, Steve does not know if they are engaged. Joan has already previously expressed that she was not going into the journey looking to end with an engagement, so how this plays out is yet to be seen. Chalk works in insurance in Wichita, Kansas. Fantasy Suite spoilers. In a new interview, Joan Vassos revealed that while she did have fantasy suite dates, there was no intimacy at all. She went on these dates with the intention of just talking and getting to know each other better off camera. She even shared that there were no beds, only a sofa for them to chat. After they were done talking, each spent the night in their own rooms. What do you think about Steve changing up the spoiler for Joan's final rose winner? Do you like him? Stay tuned for more updates and spoilers. This intro sounds great for your video script. It teases the key points while keeping the viewer engaged with the promise of spoilers and updates about Joan Vassos' season. Here's a suggestion to make it more structured and polished. ANTRO, hello Bachelor Nation. Welcome back to Bachelor Nation News, where we keep you updated on everything happening in the Bachelor world. Tonight, we're diving into the journey of the Golden Bachelorette, Joan Vassos, who begins her search for love again after losing her husband to pancreatic cancer. Building the Durée. Joan's journey has already captivated fans. And as always, reality Steve had the scoop on what would happen. But in a surprising twist, Steve came out just hours before the season premiere to say he got it wrong. So who actually ends up with Joan's final rose? Spoiler alert. Before we go any further, here's your spoiler warning. If you don't want to know the final four or the outcome, click away now and come back later. Joan's final four. Now, let's break it down. According to Steve, Joan's final four men are Pascal Advier, Guy Gansert, Chalk Chappell, and Jordan Heller. After the hometown dates, Joan decided to say goodbye to Jordan Heller, leaving us with the final three men, Pascal, Guy, and Chalk. Overnight dates in Tivavastis. The overnight dates took place in beautiful Tahiti. But here's where it gets tricky. Initially, Steve believed Joan sent Chalk home after Fantasy Suites. Turns out that's not the case. Pascal Ebgay, 69, reportedly eliminated himself at either Final 3 or Final 2. He wasn't in love with Joan, which leaves Guy Gansert, 66, who was originally thought to be the winner. But here's the latest twist. Steve now says that Guy doesn't win either. He either finishes in the Final 3 or 2, depending on what happens with Pascal. Final rose WINNER. So who wins Joan's final rose? According to the latest updates from Steve, Joan ends up with Chalk Chapel. But are they engaged? That part remains unclear since Joan has said she wasn't necessarily looking for an engagement by the end of her journey. No intimacy in Fantasy Suites, and in a new interview, Joan revealed something interesting about the fantasy suites. There was no intimacy during those dates, just heartfelt conversations as Joan wanted to take the time to get to know each man better without the cameras. In fact, each of them spent the night in their own rooms. Duarapup and Oduturo. So what do you think about Steve's spoiler shakeup? Are you happy with Chalk as Joan's final choice? And could an engagement be on the horizon for the two of them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more Bachelor Nation updates. As always, stay tuned for the latest spoilers, updates, and drama right here on Bachelor Nation News. Thanks for watching. Does this structure work for your video script? You could also add any visuals or related clips to enhance the storytelling. This is a great piece for your YouTube channel, especially for fans following the Golden Bachelorette. Here's an outline of how you can approach this for your video, along with potential tags to attract a wider audience. Video title: Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos Final Rose Winner, REVEALED. Reality Steve spoiler changes. Intro. Opening. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Bachelor Nation News. The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Joan Vassos, our first ever Golden Bachelorette, begins her journey tonight on ABC. As always, Reality Steve has given us plenty of spoilers, but this time, he had to retract his claims just hours before the premiere. So who actually wins Joan's heart? Keep watching, but beware, spoilers ahead. Transition. Now, let's dive into what we know and what Reality Steve got wrong this time. Main story breakdown. Recap of Joan's journey. Brief introduction to Joan Vassos and her background. Seeking love after losing her husband to pancreatic cancer. Reality Steve's original predictions. Discuss Reality Steve's initial spoilers, including Joan's final four: Pascal Ebgay, Guy Gansert, Chalk Chapel, and Jordan Heller. Mention how Jordan was eliminated after hometown dates. Steve's retraction. Just hours before the premiere, Steve admits his prediction was wrong. He originally thought Guy Gansert would be the winner, but now believes Joan is in a relationship with Chalk Chapel. Final rose breakdown. Pascal Ebgay eliminated himself, leaving Chalk Chapel and Guy Gansert in the final two. Steve's latest update suggests Chalk Chapel might be Joan's final choice, but no confirmation of an engagement yet. Fantasy suite details. Joan revealed there was no intimacy during fantasy suites, emphasizing emotional connections instead. Discussion/opinion section. What do you guys think about Reality Steve's change of heart on the spoilers? Do you like Chalk Chapel for Joan? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.